All right, today we have a Cub Cadet XT1. It's a 42-inch, I do believe. Yeah, 42-inch lawn tractor. And I've got to change out the starter down here. And I'll get you a better shot of that. I can show you what that looks like. That's pretty much what it looks like. There's information on it if you need. And mine's basically starting to smoke when it tries to start, so it's probably not good. But for this job, all you need to really do is kick the lawnmower a whole bunch of times. You need to come down here and unclip this little wire right here. Then at the front, just, let's see, you're supposed to just lift. Come on, lift off. Well, that was easy on that side. Why is it hard on this side? There we go. So just, you have to tip it forward just a little bit, take off the hood. Makes that so much easier. Then you've got 4 bolts, I do believe. Got one here, one on this side, one up here, and one right back here. And don't worry, when we get to the starter, I will pull you around so you can see that better. So really all you need is an 8mm. You can do it with a ratchet if you want. Nice thing with these lawnmowers is you have a little tray right there. But you can just pop your bolts right in there. Now for this one, you have to kind of loosen the air filter up just a little bit. So that way it's pulled out and away from there. And last one. Now for this, I don't really like this idea. You have to pull this dipstick out in order to pull off the cover. All right. And she's kind of grimy down there. All right. Let's unhook you from that. We'll take you down here. This is the starter that's given me all the wonderful hassle. I don't think it's disengaging. I think that's part of the problem. Oh, and since I didn't mention it before, make sure you disconnect the battery. I think most of you understand that part pretty well. I'm actually going to cut here for just a second. I'm going to clean this all off. We can get to the 2 bolts there and the bolt down here, which is for your electrode, for your positive. All right, I've got you mounted right up on the tire. So you got a great view of what I'm doing. I found out the 2 up here are 10mm. And as soon as I figure out where I put, no, that's an 11. Is it not? All right, where did I put it? 10mm. Okay, so we got the 10 up there. And oops, we just get under here, loosen this here up. All right, and we put that right down there, which is right where it needs to not be. All right, so we put that off the side because that we need. Pull off our hot wire. And now we take the, as soon as I remember where I put it, that's the 9, that's the 11. Sure it's not that, is it? No. Oh, there it is, 10. Just put our ratcheting wrench right up here. And these are the best little ratcheting wrenches I've bought in a while from Amazon. There's a no skip from 8 to 19, I do believe. And it was only, well, when I bought it, it was $20. So. Like, so I can just go like that. And take that one off. And down comes the old crappy starter. And we'll put that right there. All right. And take our freshly minted starter. As well as we put our dipstick back in for right now. That way we don't get crap down the engine. And one starter going in. Just start your nuts up on top. Nice and easy. And then grab 10. And just lock her down. Lock her down a little more. Now comes the 8mm. Pop that on first. Come on. Here's that. And just by finger tight for a second. And now we tighten it down. Okay, I was wrong. It wasn't an 8mm, it was the 11. So apparently I can't remember anything. And I'm going the wrong way again. Make sure that's good and snug on there. All right, it is going to get very loud. So we put down the parking brake. I just reattached the battery. I'm going to hold the, try again. Put the parking brake down, reattach the battery, and that juice. All right, So after goofing with it for a little bit, you can see it's smoking right now, the intake. I finally got it to run. It just probably had a lot of bad gas in it. But we'll do it now. We don't want to do that because I got the charger hooked to it. So as I was saying, you probably couldn't hear me very well. Leave the battery charger on it, but I'm going to button everything back up onto it. And set you right there. And make sure the key is off. I don't need to disconnect any fuel type stuff. This goes this way. And this goes this way. Actually, you probably can wait and put this on after I put the cover back on. So the cover is basically reversed. I'm using a wireless microphone, which makes it easier as I can walk around the whole mower. Plug my camera back in because I know she wasn't good on power earlier. There we go. And hopefully everything worked out good and I could be heard. So we'll take this off now that the engine's nice and warm. And pop that back on. And before I put any bolts back in, I'll put the oil cap back in. And start back here. Good. That one's good. I'm not snugging these down terribly tight, just tight enough so that they don't come loose. And one more. Give her a couple snugs. There we go. All set on that. Now, go back around the other side. And reattached this air cleaner. So now it'll be a little bit easier. To get that back in there. And yes, I know I need to clean out this old air cleaner. All right. Get that tightened down. Get that tightened down. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. And walk back around this side again. Grab our hood. And line her up. That's all good and snug. And last, of course not least, you can't go anywhere without headlights. Because we all know we're mowing in the dark. All right. Now that we have her all buttoned back up, give her some throttle. Okay, as I was saying before I decided to cut my microphone off, the PTO cable, which is attached to this lever right here, is what caused the whole thing. It broke underneath by the deck. Got the new cable on and a little safety switch. Safety's bad for these mowers. There's like about 4 or 5 of them in here. That thing, I'll show in a picture here, the pins were touching when I tried to attach it. Couldn't figure it out for the longest time. Finally pulled it out, used a camera phone or one of my iPhones, took a picture of it, seen that the pin was bent, took that safety switch off, rebent the pin, and now it fires. So, and yes, I've got the battery charger charging the battery because it's sat for a year, but it still had charge enough to turn the motor over, which is good. But with that, I'm going to finish buttoning everything up, fill up the tires, put some slime back in them so that way they've got something to hold. And I'm going to tootle around the yard and burn up some gas in this thing. So hopefully you found it kind of helpful. If you've got one of these mowers, they're easy to work on. Just finding parts for them is not fun. You can probably find starter cheaper. I just didn't want to deal with it no more, and I paid a lot more than I should have. I probably could have ordered from Amazon for a third the price, but that's on me. So hopefully you guys can fix your sewing stuff here going forward. And next up on my docket is the beast over there. It's got blades, and I got them today as well. And I might do a separate video on that. I don't know. I'm going to hold off on doing the blades today. Right now, I want to get this machine going. So you guys have a good one?